Muppets have to die! How many senseless animals had to die? We want York! We want York! We want York! Boy, who carried that piece of crap through his career? Christian York!
Ladies and gentlemen, first off, to the corner, to my left, from Hollywood, California, is his former WWE World Tag Team Champion, Joey
Who's your manager? Hey, where's York at, you piece of crap?
From the great state of Tennessee, is his self-proclaimed World Drinking Champion, Cowboy James Storm. Next off, ladies and gentlemen, from Minneapolis, Minnesota, here's the former ECW World Heavyweight Champion, Jerry Lynn. And next, he is the current reigning and defending TNA World Heavyweight Champion, Samoa. He is Samoa Joe. Guest managers this evening from Crescent City, Florida, Miss Deanna Durhag. And from Baltimore, Maryland, Miss Kathy Parsons. And from New Haven, Connecticut, GQ Alexandros. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a fatal four-way match. As competitors are pinned, they will be eliminated. Shut up before you put people to sleep, you moron. So this is Harrisburg, Virginia. Hold on, fat girls, as I can tell, looking out through the crowd here. I think these bleachers got a weight limit, so half the cows need to come over here, okay? Because as you can see, we already got the prettiest girls from West Virginia out here.
No, she's from Maryland. She's from Maryland. Right. And she's from Florida. Don't insult us.
That's right.
No, he can't. He ain't Christian York.
We're the mega powers, people. We respect us.
He ain't Christian York. We respect you. Martin decided to autograph you, faggot. Hey, Terry Funk.
We got a jump start to this match, Brad, as everyone went after Samoa Joe, who's defending his TNA World Heavyweight title here in Harrisonburg. It is an elimination match. We're going to eliminate each one of these opponents until only one's left, and that one will be the TNA World Champion.
Good dive from Jerry Lynn onto Joey Matthews. And the Cowboy James Storm eats the guardrail. It has broken down very quickly with all four men. As we have talked about all weekend, the World Championship is on the line. Storm Lynn and Matthews. I've said York and Matthews so many times in my life. Storm, Lynn, and Matthews all won qualifying matches last night. And this one is going out in the crowd, Jeff.
Well, Harrisonburg's finest going to be busy tonight trying to keep these fans away from the wrestlers as they're fighting through the stands. This seemed like this happened last time we were in Harrisonburg,
We
Brad.
go to buildings all over the country. Why is it always Harrisonburg we have to call the cops? Joe is taking the Cowboy all the way up against the wall on the wall.
He's rolling down the steps. It's not the best way to come down them. There goes Jerry Lynn, is going to slam Matthews. No, Matthews blocked it. Lynn face first into the wall.
It's a tough spot to be in on those steps. You're trying to come from behind and fight up, and you're trying to stop your own momentum so you don't take a tumble down them. You're going against the grain, you might say.
Joe now has James Storm to the floor. He's going to drive him into the wall again.
Boy, Brian Hebner's got an awful lot to keep up with in this one.
It's tough enough he's got 4 guys, but now he's got 4 guys spread out across this building.
Jerry Lynn and Joey Matthews are still up high in the bleachers. Our camera crew even having a difficult time keeping up with everybody. Olay time! The Cowboy has got to watch out! Joe running almost the entire length of the court here at Harrisonburg High Gymnasium and kicks the Cowboy right in the face.
Looks like Matthews and Lynn may be the first 2 to return to the 6-sided ring as they attempt an elimination. So far, Brian Hebner, the only one able to make it back to the ring.
I don't want to be too presumptuous, but it looks as if you can't get eliminated by countout in this one. Joe and Storm are still fighting all over the building, as are Lynn and Joey Matthews. Uh-oh.
Going into some equipment now, looks like.
Come on, Jerry, he's a scrub.
Got a trash can spilled now. Nothing's off limits here in Harrisonburg in this fatal 4-way. Looks like Matthews now has returned to the ring. Joe is trying to drag James Storm to the ring. Matthews going up top. Jerry Lynn able to catch him. He's going to come off the top, not the way he had planned.
Boy, Joe is just dominating James Storm on the outside. Storm is looking for some relief in the aisle. I'm not thinking he's going to get it from Samoa Joe. Back inside the ring, Matthews, thumb to the eye on Jerry Lynn.
You're a dirty fighter, Joey. Why is Joey Matthews still in the ring? Because he's stuck.
Scoop up now, first DDT from Jerry Lynn. Only 2. As Joe continues to just maul James Storm on the floor, the champ appears to finally be headed back in the direction of the ring.
You're the backseat boy.
Lynn dropping some big punches on Joey Matthews. Gonna catch him with that tornado DDT. Matthews wisely rolling out to the apron to prevent his elimination after that move, but Joe's in and Jerry Lynn's in trouble.
Humongous chop from Joe. Knee strike, look out, watch the bulldog, no! Good defensive move from Jerry Lynn. Oh, got caught in the corner.
Joe's going for the cover. Couldn't get but a 2.
Deal, Joe. We got a deal.
Charges in. Catches the boot.
Lynn with a Hurricane Rana sends Joe down and out. Look out from behind though. Matthews working his way over.
Drop kick didn't quite get Samoa Joe.
Big kick from Joe. Now he's up with a knee drop.
Bodies all over the ringside area. Storm has finally made it back to his feet. Jerry Lynn rolling reverse. We got 2. positioning. Only 2.
Storm nearly able to score that first elimination on Jerry Lynn.
First elimination is so crucial. Can you imagine, Jeff, if Samoa Joe were the first one to be eliminated? We would see 3 men fighting to become the new champion of the world.
Joe's back now, and he's got a hold of Jerry Lynn. Lynn trying to counter, but Joe wants him in the head and drills him in the side of the head with that enziguri kick. Gonna set Lynn on the top. Uh-oh, muscle buster time, Brad.
Drove him down, center of the ring. Oh, look at Matthews. Matthews throwing Joe out. Matthews cover. He's going to steal the pin.
And he does.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jerry Lynn has been eliminated.
Joey Matthews
Hey, Joey!
steals the first elimination. Taking a long bow, a curtsy. Oh, Joe's got the choke. Matthews was playing to the crowd, and Joe has got the choke locked in. But James Storm breaks it, and now the champ is going to find himself potentially in a 2-on-1 situation. He's going to have to fight doubly hard, Jeff, to hold on to that championship.
Well, we saw right before the bout started that Storm said to Joey Matthews, we can do this together. They double up on Joe and eliminate him and then settle it between themselves on who would become the new TNA World Champion. And so far, it looks like that's the plan as Storm saved Matthews from a sure tap out.
Oh, that's it.
And the two are working together to try to get pinfalls.
Joey likes double team the guy.
Joe fired up, trying to break that double team. Just like I said, the champ is going to have to come from behind and pick this thing up. 2-on-1. Chips are absolutely down for Joe.
Joe Matthews and Storm against each other as he bounced Matthews right off the body of James Storm into that power slam. Joe really, to be able to retain his title, needs to get an elimination because it does not look that Storm or Matthews are going to eliminate each other until it's down to them two.
James Storm looks to have a dirty face. Oh no! Great move from Matthews, trips Samoa Joe.
Matthews on the top. Look out. Joe able to stop it. He's going to hook him for the muscle buster again, Brad. This will be 2, but Matthews holding on. And Storm just clipped Samoa Joe to prevent it.
It's just like you said, Storm and Matthews will work together as long as possible and hope that it gets down to the two of them. And at that point, it's every man for himself and every ego for himself.
Matthews going to hold Joe. James Storm with a super kick, but he ducked and hit Matthews. Pele kick. We've got an elimination.
Well, that was some payback from Samoa Joe. Mercury stole his pinfall, so he steals one from James Storm, and now it is down to Joe and Storm. Two of the top athletes in TNA contesting for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship.
Storm dropped Joe with that lung blower. 2.5. We just about saw a new TNA World Champion right there in James Storm.
Great sequence of strikes.
Storm. He's got a chair.
I'm not sure how well that's going to work out for him. Hebner trying to get the chair out from wedged in between the ropes. He's got to stay out of the way of the contact, though. Great looking kick from Joe. Senton.
Storm able to fight out of that pinfall. James Storm on a quest here tonight to score the big win and capture that world title from Samoa Joe.
Joe's got to be careful. It's right in that corner, and he met the chair. We can have a new champ. Here it comes.
On the ropes, too. So close. Storm not only able to use that chair, but he had his feet up on the second rope to try to ensure that pinfall, but somehow Samoa Joe able to kick out at the last instant. I believe Storm now setting up for that super kick. Brad, that we saw, that's how Joey Matthews was eliminated after catching that big boot.
He kicked out of the chair. He's got to take everything Storm has got to put the champ down. Look out. Rear naked choke. Joe has got the choke locked in. Low blow. Low blow from the Cowboy James Storm. We could see it. New champ. Rolling reverse on Joe. Oh, he popped the hips. He's got the choke locked in. Joe has got James Storm trapped. The Cowboy is trapped.
He's trapped. He's got those body scissored, Brad. It's only a matter of moments. He can't hold out.
Harrisonburg calls for the tap and gets it. Samoa Joe retains the World Heavyweight Championship. Fans, thank you so much for joining us here in Harrisonburg and on all of the UWF DVDs. We will see you next time.
Don't give up. Don't give up. Fight forever. Don't give up. Fight forever. Don't give up. Fight forever. Fight forever and ever and ever and ever.